Hello everyone, welcome to the January 2024 net worth video. My net worth is $519,886.62. That is an increase of $15,081.43 from the prior month. Let's take it from the top, starting with assets. My Bank of America checking account, the balance is $4,876.51. That is a decrease of $175.87 from the prior month. The reason for this fluctuation is that my BOA check-in, I use that account to pay for all of my monthly expenses. So there's going to be an ebb and flow in terms of the balance, just depending on what expenses I have pulling from it. The Ally savings balance is $5,551.36. That's an increase of $3,596.63 from the prior month. The reason for the significant increase here is that I decided to increase my emergency fund from $3,000 to $15,000. I know that's a huge leap, but prior I thought $3,000 was sufficient because it would cover the majority of emergencies that would arrive. But as I thought more and more about it, just for more security, the fact that I have a daughter, I wanted just extra protection there. So I decided to work on, for 2024, increasing the emergency fund from $3,000 to $15,000. So $4,100 of this balance is my emergency fund, and the remainder of the balance is money I have saved to go towards expenses for my daughter. So that's why there was that huge increase, because for January, I really focused on putting a lot of the extra money that I had coming in just from my W-2, so my biweekly paychecks, into the emergency fund versus investing. And we will see that difference as I go along here. 401k plan balance is $214,308.33. That's an increase of $5,876.82. Now, the reason for this big jump is I decided to increase my 401k percentage allocation to 15% for this year. Last year, I believe I contributed 9%. So, decent increase in terms of what I'm contributing to my 401k. So for the month of January, I contributed approximately, I believe it was $2,300 towards the 401k. So $2,300 of this $5,800 increase is from my contributions, and the rest is growth in the market, which is really great. Roth IRA balance is $26,916.86. That's an increase of $331.79. That's 100% growth in the Roth because I haven't made any contributions. I did max out the Roth for 2023, and I'm really hoping and crossing my fingers that I get a year-end bonus next month in March, so that I can max out the 2024 Roth via the backdoor method in the amount of $7,000. So fingers crossed I get that bonus and that it's high enough for me to actually just do the backdoor again and just max out the Roth. But until that happens, this is just pure growth, which I'm happy about. Brokerage account balance there is $103,945.75. That's an increase of $1,400.78. So this is what I was referring to in terms of less money going towards investing and more money going towards savings for my emergency fund, because typically the brokerage, it would have been like $3,500 at least. Increase just because I invest heavily into the brokerage, but I've really pulled back significantly in terms of sending funds to the brokerage, because again, I want to focus on that emergency fund. But I'm still content about the increase. I probably put in $400 of this difference, and the rest is just growth from the market. HSA balance is $18,970.85. That's an increase of $2,075.77. My HSA, my 2024 contributions kicked in, so I'm putting in approximately probably a little over $600 per month into the HSA. But my employer also contributed $1,500 for the month of January only towards the HSA. So that's why there was this big jump in terms of the balance there. But HSA is looking good. It's such a phenomenal account. I wasn't sure at first if I should have even started investing in the HSA, but as I get older and older, I am realizing just how expensive healthcare cost is, especially in America, and you just can never have enough money to take care of yourself from a health perspective. So really looking forward to this HSA balance continuing to grow. Able/529. This is my daughter's account. I'm still in the process of converting her 529 to an Able account. Able is an investment/checking account for people with disabilities, and my daughter has a severe disability. So I'm trying to get all the money that I started investing for her in the 529 into the Able. That process should actually get completed in the month of February. So we're in good shape there. But for her, the balance, again, $31,964.62. That's an increase of $1,203.22. Honestly, the majority of this is growth in the market because I know that I've really been putting in minimal contributions to her Able account because going back again, the focus has really been trying to beef up the emergency fund. So this is a lot of growth just from the market. And then my home, I'm keeping the value, which is the purchase price, at $435,000 for the remainder of 2024. So there's no difference there. So my overall assets for the month of January is $841,561.28. That's an increase of $14,309.14 from the prior month. Wow, that is a lot. Now, let's go on to the liabilities. I just have my mortgage. Mortgage balance is $321,674.66. That's a decrease of $772.29. So I am working on as aggressively as I can to pay off my mortgage. I have a huge balance, as we can see here, but I'm really trying the best I can. So I do send consistent extra payments towards my mortgage to just expedite the process as soon as possible. So really proud of the drop in the mortgage balance, and hoping for the drops to continue to get larger and larger as time goes on. And that is my only debt. So I don't have credit card debt. I don't have student loans. I don't have car loans. It doesn't mean that I never had those debts at one point in my life. I had all of them in thousands upon thousands of dollars in balances. But once I paid off all those debts, I cut up the credit card, I got rid of everything. And I am now living a debt-free life, and that's how I want to keep it. Of course, besides the mortgage, which again, I'm working on paying down as fast as I can. So if we take the assets minus the liabilities, that's what brings the January 2024 net worth to $519,886.62. Okay, that is all I have for you this month, and I'll catch you next month. Bye.